Hey guys, and welcome to some more Star Citizen news. Today's headlines: 10 for the Chairman notes, PAX South notes, and the 2015 release schedule. So, for 10 for the Chairman, they were talking about sleeping and eating and showering, and what sort of factors will these provide for your characters. So sleeping will save, but in terms of eating, showering and alcohol, there's just going to be a light immersion factor. They're not going to do too much, they're not going to impair you too much if you do or don't do them. They'll give you some form of mini bonus, but nothing to run home about. And if you don't shower for 2 weeks, people are possibly going to make faces at you, that sort of thing, rather than actually affect massively your stats or anything like that. The Starfarer is definitely going to be hangar ready in 2015. Chris Roberts confirmed this, and they're working on it at the moment. When fighting capital ships, they're going to have individual targetable subsystems so that you can lock your missiles or fire them or actively blow them up separately. Your inventory will be visible on your character where appropriate. So they're going to go for the fidelity of having like your pistols and little stuff coming out your pockets if your character has them on you. And the backpack and storage system is going to work similar to a traditional RPG MMO, but going to be a little bit more reined back. It's not going to be like, have all of the things in your backpack. You're going to have only be able to store a certain amount, like a couple of guns. If you're putting guns in there, guns take up a lot of room. They reconfirmed that players will not have a skill point or level system. It's literally going to be your personal skill. It's going to affect how you're flying. You're going to go, I'm good at flying because I've practiced a lot, so I'm going to be better than person B who hasn't played as much. Though NPCs that you can hire are going to have skills like accuracy and that sort of stuff. Some of these might be hidden, some of these might not be. And the last thing I thought was really interesting in Time for the Chairman this week was you're going to be able to lock bulkheads and depressurize your ship to deter boarders. There's going to be lots of functionality, lots of cool little things you can do to really try and make people not want to board your ship, but vent atmosphere, you know, burst open airlocks, remove gravity, that sort of thing. I really like the idea of that, and hopefully that's going to become more and more in-depth and sophisticated as the game goes on. So let's talk a little bit about PAX South. At PAX South, they unveiled some new footage of how you're going to be interacting with the user interfaces and a few other things. So the user interface is going to be pretty simple. You're going to be able to select what planets you want to go to when you're in a cockpit and literally just go, I want to go to this planet in this system, bam, launch. I assume that's only when you're in that system you'll be able to choose that planet. It won't be that simple to jump to other planets in different systems. But they showed how you're going to be interacting with different menus. You're going to have a hologram on your arm, which is literally going to allow you to interact with all the information you'd expect to see. Purchase stuff through there, you'll be able to access navigational maps, friends lists, all that sort of jazz there. Think of a similar system to Eve, but with a little more flavour. One of the other things they showed was the Arc Court, one of the locations you're going to be able to visit. There's a pretty stocked bar there, as you can see there. But they also showed the foyer area, some shops you'll be able to purchase stuff at. Expect to see this at some PlanetSide and social beta releases. This looks really cool. They also showed some of the jump point footage that they had in concept. So this is going to be like a mini game where you fly your ship around attempting to map an unmapped jump point. We're not sure what happens if you fail to do that properly. Do you die? Do you just take damage? Do you get knocked out into space? That looks quite entertaining. I'm not the best pilot, but it should be a good laugh. Let's also talk about quickly the schedules that they said at BAFTA and PAX South. The release schedules. So in spring 2015, the soonest of the release schedules, we've got the beta release of the FPS and the PlanetSide / social beta coming out. So that's going to be us interacting with other people, probably allowing other people to come to our hangars as well. For summer 2015, we've got the Arena Commander 2.0 and multi-crew ships. Now that's a lot earlier than I expected. That's going to be great. First episode of Squadron 42 is going to be released in autumn 2015, and at the end of 2015 we can expect the Persistent Universe alpha for backers. This is all coming a lot earlier than I expected. Arena Commander patch 1.0.1a came out, fixing the Aurora's weapon overheating problems. Does mean we lose our 300i loner ships that some of us were given, but they fixed the Aurora. That's great. Awesome. They also released some Battle Royale data. Now, this was quite interesting to me. It showed that the most badass ship was the Mustang Delta, and beating the Super Hornets overall as well, which I thought was quite impressive. I did then see the issues with the Mustang Delta's body not taking damage and stuff. There's been lots of reports of the Mustang Tater will take a certain amount of damage and then become effectively invincible until you snipe out the pilot. So that might be partially to do with that. But all the top players on that list pretty much were using Mustang Delta or a Super Hornet, but mainly Mustang Deltas. I'll link these stats in the description below. They're interesting, so please take a look at them. All of the articles I will reference below in the description as well. Thanks very much for listening, guys, and watching. Stay tuned for more Star Citizen stuff. We'll update you anytime we have it. Check out our other videos. Thank you very much. We've got the last few days on a 325A ship giveaway for Star Citizen, and we've got a Evolve Monster Race PC giveaway thing as well. So please check them out. Thanks very much, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye! Don't forget to like and subscribe!